A live-action Platinum Warp Star video? What world do we live in? Anyway, today we're going to be counting down the top 5 Nintendo consoles. Actually, my favorite Nintendo consoles. But anyway, we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 Nintendo consoles today because why not? I haven't done a top 5 in a while, so you know what, let's go ahead and get into a top 5 because I can. We got down my top 5, top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Nintendo consoles. Let's get on to number 5. Today's number 5 spot harkens down all the way back to the early days of Platinum Warp Star. At number 5, we have, what else? The Game Boy Advance SP. This is the original SP model right here. So yeah, I played the mess out of this console when I was, early days, and it has some really fun nostalgic games on here that I have quite a bit of the games I used to have, but I still really enjoy this console today because, well, for one thing, who doesn't love the starting up? And also the fact that it can, it has all these awesome classic 16-bit games on the go. Like, who doesn't like that? Because it's really great that you can play these games on the go. And even, even when I was, starting out, when I purchased, Super Mario Advance, Mario Advance 2, 3, 4. I don't know, I was pretty mind blown having these classic NES to SNES games in the pocket of mine. So, yeah, my number 5 spot goes to the Game Boy Advance SP. It's one of my personal favorite handhelds out there. But that's pretty much all I have to say for that. So let's move on to number 4. So one day, your good old buddy Platinum Warp Star was, back in the, who knows, before 2010, was all walking around the store casually, just boop-a-doop-a-doo, I don't know what to buy. Look at all of these electronics, until one day I stumbled upon this beauty right here. I was like, buy. But so this is the DS Lite right here, and this has quite a number of games on it. So this was actually the very first Nintendo console to have online capabilities. I believe it came out in 2004. The DS Lite, I purchased this version. I never owned the, the original DS model, but this is another classic right here. Actually, I think it's the most sold Nintendo console of all time, more than the Wii, more than the NES itself. But yeah, I guess if you want to say number 3.5, I suppose that would go to the DSi right here, because this actually, but anyway, these two, while this one had the GBA the GBA slot where you could play classic GBA games, which is why I rank it over the GBA. This model, while it can't play GBA games, it has an online DSi shop, which I'm assuming is taken down now, because it's been what? I don't know when the DSi model came out. I just got it when I saw it because I wanted to play those digital games. That's my number 4 spot, and I suppose 3.5 spot. The 3DS and the the DSi. So yeah, that's my number 4 spot, and 3.5 because those have to exist. Let's move on to number 3. What the DS did well, the 3DS did better. So this is the 3DS, well, it's the XL model right here. This has a huge library of games. Now, a lot of people may criticize the system because, oh, it's 240p. 2011, I mean, the PS Vita had a higher resolution than this. I mean, the PS Vita was HD. Yeah, but did anybody care? Because this beauty right here, not only like has double screens and it's 3D, because 3D slider, you don't even need glasses. But this guy, the 3DS also has a massive library of games. Like, you guys are seeing the system in reverse. That basically sums up the 3DS. Yeah, it has a great library of games. Alright, we have a great library of games. These are like my folders and stuff. I don't think you guys care at this point, but you know, 3DS had a lot of cool features that did better than the DS. But I mean, this thing did not sell as well as the DS. I mean, it still sold pretty well, like it sold like 60 something million units. But yeah, I mean, that's my number 3 spot for top 5 Nintendo consoles. Let's move on to number 2. Now, a lot of you may disagree with this spot on the list, but because, you know, the console's only been out for like half a year, but you know what? I don't care, because Joy-Con, boys! Yes, the Nintendo Switch did many things right, because it's, for one thing, it's a handheld, and I know you guys have totally not gotten enough handhelds on this list, but also, it is not only that, but as you know, not only is it a handheld, it's also a home console. If I can get it in here. See, it fits perfectly fine. And if I stretch this any longer, it's gonna pull my wire. But yeah, the Switch, yeah, I just like how it has the flexibility. You can, you know, play it on your home console, you know, normally with the, you know, the amazing Pro Remote. But you can also take this baby out and you can play on the go, like the 3DS or the DS or any other console I mentioned on this list, because they've all been handheld except for this one. But yeah, that is my number 2 spot, and I'm gonna go ahead and give an honorable mention before I do move on to number 1, because this thing needs to be mentioned, like, seriously. So, you know what I figure is a successor to the Nintendo 64? The GameCube. The GameCube did a lot of things right. It has one of my favorite game controllers. It has a great library of games. It has decent third-party support. And it has some really good classics like Mario Sunshine, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. You know, it has a lot of these great games, and you know, I love the controller, and it's a great system, you know, to go to parties with and play stuff like Smash Bros. Melee, Mario Party, stuff like Kirby Air Ride, and all these great classic games that are pretty much my personal favorite. So, yeah, that is pretty much my number 1. If there was a flaw I had to it, it's probably the fact that you have to purchase a memory card with this system. I'm not sure if you had I don't remember exactly if you had to do that with Nintendo 64, but you know, that's just me. GameCube is pretty much my favorite Nintendo console, and I love the controller. It has so much going for it that makes it my favorite. So that's it for my top 5 Nintendo consoles. If you did like this, feel free to leave a like, and also subscribe for more content from me, for more top 5s and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.